What is up, everyone? It's BadgerStorm, and I would like to make a guide on the Death Zamboni, or Siege Engine, um, whichever you'd like to call it. I hear people calling it both all the time. So, how you do this fight is someone will go up, and then that'll trigger, this kind of timed, event that you have to shoot the Zamboni's guns while still taking care of ads. So you have to focus on the Zamboni's guns. After that, you have to shoot the middle glowing orange part, and then you should be able to get up onto the Zamboni. You should jump up. And yeah, I mean, it's really not that difficult, in my opinion. So once you do that, you go across, like, there's a thing to go across. No, you don't go across. What am I talking about? You just go forward, kind of in the Zamboni once you're riding it, and then you go across. You jump off the Zamboni and you go across this thing that's like kind of like a maze full of fallen. You kill the fallen, they'll drop these parts. You have to take the parts back, but you'll have 8 seconds to carry one part, and then you'll have, I'm pretty sure it's 8 seconds that you're slowed and can't carry part. So you'll have to have one person grab a part while the other person takes care of ads. Then when they can't grab it, they will, you just keep switching off. And then you place them in the correct places that they need to be placed. And this gameplay, no, it's a fail. We failed a lot. So it's a pretty simple boss fight, but now I'd like to say my opinions on it. I'd say this boss fight gets a 9 out of 10. It is just so fun. It's even better than vosik, I think. I still have an Axis guide coming, but because I recently killed Axis, and I got the Chaos Dogma, so I should be doing a review on that, and I should be making a guide and review on Axis. So yeah, this boss fight, it's simple. You just have to be a highlight, and you have to be able to take care of ads, obviously. And yeah, it's pretty simple. Most people should know what to do by now. So if this video wasn't any help, you can just ask your friends, and they should know. It's a pretty easy boss fight. Vosik is easier, in my opinion, because he is a lower light. And yeah. So what do I like about this? I like the initial part. It's really fun to just shoot everything. And then I like the part where you have to carry all of the stuff through the maze, kind of. And there's also going to be those mines that slow you, those annoying things. I hate those, but they're in this raid, and they just make the fight that much more fun, because it makes it that much more harder. So, yeah, that's about it for this video. There's not too much I have to say. Well, I do have some tips. Try to run with a tether, and I'm going to say where all of the things are. So in the front when you first get in, that should be, well, one of those things is in the front where you first get in. One is kind of, you go to the back, and then it's in the middle. Or no, you start heading for the back, and then it's like in the middle, kind of. Okay, so just go right, and then you should see it. Yeah, put the warhead in there. And for other things, the last thing, you keep going right. You turn once you're at the corner, and then you see the thing. So it's pretty easy. Like, all of you should try to put yours, should see if yours fits into that thing, because I didn't say exactly which ones goes into where. So, like, you should do it after a while. It's a pretty simple fight, and yeah, from the gameplay that you recently saw, you could tell that was our first time, probably, and we failed miserably. I didn't have the gameplay of me actually killing the Zamboni twice. Yeah, I've killed it twice. It's pretty easy. So, yeah, and what another thing I like about it, or you should run Tether and Stormcaller and Hammer. You could run a bubble too if you wanted. But yeah, that's about it for this video, guys. I love this boss fight. It's high pressured. It's everything just works for it. That's kind of it. Bye, guys.